Quick update for task 2. You should have sent your surveys to teachers and students in an email where you write a message asking them to fill it out politely and saying thank you. And then on your surveys you should have a description, and there needs to be at least 4 quantitative and 1 qualitative question. That should be done. You should have sent that out already. Okay. As you see on the website, which you do all have access to, that was due on the 14th. This was all should have been done yesterday, and now you've got the weekend and next week to collect the data, gather the responses, get the tables and the graphs and all that, and present all of this on your website. You've got until the 21st of May to do that. So to reiterate, making the surveys, questions, and sending them out in an email should have been done. Now you're collecting the data, and you're going to have to write about it and analyze it. Okay, and you're going to do that on your website. Now, on this website, make sure you're watching the videos. So we've got a video on quantitative and qualitative data, and then a really important one on interpreting and gathering the data and what we can write about it, and then another one here on analysis. So these 2 videos are really important for this because you should have something to say about each graph. If I ask students what the biggest advantage to learning online was, and 80% say flexible schedules, for instance, well, why do I think that is? I have to make guesses and inferences as to why students picked what they did. What could be the reasons behind that? Again, there should be no personal pronouns, so there's a video here on using passive voice, and there's an example here. So, opinions towards learning English, I benefit from it. Of the people that were asked, 14 said they strongly benefit from the materials and are able to write a structured paragraph. This could indicate that materials are having a positive effect on students' confidence levels when it comes to analysing and writing about literature. Here I've got a student who disagrees and one who strongly disagrees. Well, that could be the opposite to this one, because maybe I spent too much time on a teacher making materials for this stuff and not materials for this stuff. So I'm making guesses there. So you can look at that. That's my example. When you finish, right, you've done all of this, you've made your stuff, everything's perfect, you've got all of your graphs and analysis and qualitative analysis, you've got everything done, you need to hit publish, and so I'm not going to do it, I shouldn't do it, yeah, I've got no changes, and then you need to hit this button here to copy the publish link. Then you can go on Google Classroom and you can put the link here. You can just type it in the comments. Make sure that you are checking the rubric. You can clearly see what an A means for quantitative questions. You can clearly see what an A means for qualitative questions, for presentation of surveys and stuff like that. That's what an A is. And for analysis. Analysis is the biggest part. So make sure you watch the videos. I'm going to show you Mustafa. This is what gets you an A. So this is his page, surveys and data. If I go right down at the bottom, he's got instructions for the task. He's got my website there. He's also got videos in the form of buttons that takes you to my videos. He's got a description of the task. He's got Google Forms survey, so he's actually given hyperlinks. Now you can just put the survey straight on, or you can give a hyperlink to them, whatever you want. And he's got his qualitative data analysis. So what the teachers say and what the students say. Okay, so from this, he's actually embedded quotes. We can see here some students have used it as an opportunity to do even less. So he's quoting people because it's qualitative and they give bigger answers, right? And then he's got his quantitative data. He's got 2 more hyperlinks for survey results for teachers and survey results for students, and they take you to a Google Docs where he's got all the information. And the surveys, and then here he's got pictures of everything. Has the transition to e-learning at AIS been an easy process for you? Yes and no. Most people picked yes. I'll zoom in on that there. And then he's written a paragraph response about it. So he's given the context. The teachers were asked this. The teachers were mainly grade 9, but 1 4th grade of the 5 teachers, 3 said the transition was not easy, and 2 said it was easy. This can indicate that not all teachers were able to readily gather, prepare, communicate online content in a very short period of time. So he said this is what, these are the actual numbers, this is what the teachers have said, and this is what it could mean, right? He's done that for all the pictures aren't loading, but he's done that for every single question, okay? Every single question he's asked, he's got a graph for quantitative, and he's got a paragraph response for each. So it's a lot of work. And again, qualitative data, he's got embedded results where he said, the teacher has said X, Y, and Z, here's a quote, and then here's my analysis of that. And again, just to reiterate, he's got all the information about the task, he's included hyperlinks, he's got extra video stuff down there, he's got everything. This is what's getting you an A. All right. Now, all of the information is on here. Please watch it, please read, do not ask me stupid questions. And then when you're ready to proceed to task 3, you can. I will add the essay plan sheet and a couple of more videos and stuff for task 3 to help everyone on their way. But for this, you choose your prompt, you're using your data essentially. And we will be starting that on the 22nd. So you need to make sure that this is done on the 21st. Please read the instructions carefully. It's worth 50 points. Good luck. Oh, one quick thing. I'll be checking really, really carefully for plagiarism, so don't plagiarise or you get an F.